Do you want me to go ahead and share that to start?
Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Good morning, everyone. This is Carrie Sparks with Pioneer Title, and I want to welcome you to our class this morning with ListerAssister. We've got two great people that are joining us, very talented in what they do to help the real estate community in Arizona promote properties and make your life simpler. So I work with Pioneer Title. I work with many people across the state. If you don't have a relationship with anyone in our sales department, I'd love to be that choice to turn to. I can be reached at 602-715-5704. I've got a lot of things going on. Each of these videos are going to be uploaded onto my YouTube channel, as this one is today. So please check me out on YouTube and other social media platforms. I'd love to be of service to you and support with your careers. And as we go post-COVID-19, I see a big change where people are starting to get active again, and we're seeing a lot of buyers coming out and multiple offers on the properties. So we're ready at Pioneer Title to serve you with your title and escrow needs, and I'd love to be a part of your sales and marketing strategies. Like I said, we're going to do ListerAssister today, and Greg is going to do a little introduction on ListerAssister, and then he has a video that he's going to show just as an introductory to the product. So if you and Greg and Jessica, if you want to take it over from here.
Yeah, sure. I'll go ahead, and thank you very much for having us today, and thanks for the introduction. I've got Jessica with us as well. Jessica heads our editing team and is our graphics expert. So I've got her on the call with us, and I'll go ahead and just share a quick 60-second intro video with you, and then we can take it from there.
You are a busy realtor. You're great at what you do, and every second of your time is extremely valuable. Don't spend your limited time installing posts, yard signs, lockboxes, taking photos, entering MLS data, and creating flyers. Leave all of that to us. We are ListerAssister, the original industry-leading listing services provider. Our responsive team will handle all of your critical listing tasks, leaving you free to do what you do best, finding new clients and selling homes. ListerAssister becomes an extension of your team, saving you time and money with zero ongoing overhead and no long-term commitments. We take care of all the tedious tasks associated with a new listing. You'll love our comprehensive customer service, next-day availability, and fast turnaround times. Always prompt, always courteous, always professional. ListerAssister, giving valuable time back to busy realtors since 2008.
All right, hopefully that came through okay.
Yep.
All right, 1 second, let me get that off here.
But you're not a new company. I think I've been working with you guys for several years.
Yeah, we've actually, we started in 2008, so over 11 years ago. And I'm just trying to get this unshared here. Sorry, 1 sec. So we started in 2008. Actually, Chad O'Donnell's the owner of the company, still family owned. And we were actually working together in real estate. And I was doing listings. Chad was working with buyers. And everything in that time, the market kind of slowed down, to be polite, I guess. But it pretty much stopped with that market crash. So Chad actually came up with the idea of bringing all the services that we had and all the vendors that we had together under one roof, so to speak. And the idea being that, you know, for us to do a listing back then, we had one company that did the video, one company did the photography, another company did the post. I had to go put the lockbox up, and then I had to go get it down afterwards. So we ended up with probably 6 to 8 vendors on every listing. And so Chad had a great idea. He started the company back then as a way to kind of get through a slow market time. And I'd say probably 6 months after he started it, I was the only one still doing real estate, and Chad was getting really busy with ListerAssister. It's grown into a great company. Over the years, we average, last year we serviced just over 21,000 properties company-wide, mostly in the Phoenix area, Metro Phoenix area, but we've also expanded into Tucson. We're in the process of expanding into the Prescott Valley area and Prescott. We also have photographers in San Diego and in Las Vegas. So it's grown quite a bit, and we're enjoying it. It's a fun company. We've kept the idea of trying to be um, as service oriented for our clients as possible. So we really try and work behind the scenes of the agent and become part of their team. We don't brand ourselves or market to the public. We don't work with for sale by owners. Our entire our purpose is to give time back to the agents. What they choose to do with the time we can save them on every listing, whether that's find more listings or play with the kids or maybe a round of golf here and there, who knows, but we can definitely give them a lot of time back at a great value. And we offer a real professional service that now includes not only the photography and the signpost, but MLS data entry. We can do all kinds of aerial photography, 3D Matterport, virtual staging. Um, we continue to add services to our packages, which is every time we add something, it's time savings. And we're built around the idea of trying to do as much at one time, one visit to the property as possible, which especially right now is really appealing to clients. They don't want to have multiple people coming for multiple appointments. We can get there and in one appointment, we'll do all the media, get the sign put up, and have everything ready to go on the market as quickly as possible for our client.
I've seen a big rise in at least my area of the valley of the virtual showings, and the agents have been advertising virtual showings, creating an event, and using services like yours, and then just pushing it out to lots of different social media platforms. And are you seeing what are you seeing in virtual tours?
Yeah, our volume of video and Matterport, and Jessica probably can speak best to the volume change in the Matterport over the last couple of months, but the Matterport has become super popular. It's a great way for agents to be able to show the property without actually physically showing it, to gauge interest. But the thing that differentiates it from a video is it's not a 2 or 3 minute clip. It's something that the potential buyer can walk through the house, whatever direction they want to, stop in a room, get as detail oriented in any room as they want. It's a full 360-degree look at the home, up, down, up the stairs, in whatever rooms they want to go. And it can really get in and show them all the corners that a pre-done, maybe 2 minute, 30-second video, it's not going to have that kind of detail. So our Matterports also come with the 3D model of the home. They call the dollhouse version. So you can see the home in a really different way. So they can see how everything connects together, which you can't really always see from a video. And then one thing we do at ListerAssister right now is we are including the 2D floor plan with the Matterport 3D. So and that's at no additional charge right now. So that's actually a great way to have a floor plan that somebody can really look at, measure the rooms, where the furniture would go. It helps them really visualize themselves getting into the property. But I would say we've probably tripled our volume on Matterports. What do you think, Jessica?
If not more.
More?
They've definitely become very popular and crucial.
And that's like 30, 60 days, or what time period are you talking about? Because from what I'm seeing with my realtors, they're online. They've just in the last couple of weeks started to go, more of the live open houses as their brokers have decided that it's okay and give them green light. But
yeah, that spike started in the middle of the end of March. So over the last 60 days, we've seen it triple, if not more. And one of the things, and this is mostly due to Jessica and her staff, but one of the things that we really we've never backed off. We started it with the next day service, and so when we're on the property, you'll have your photos and everything the next day, and even the Matterport. That's Jessica. I think we typically tell people we'd have 2 business days, but Jessica's team is great about getting those out as quickly as possible. They do take a little longer than just a straight photography, order, but you'll have them in the next, within a couple of days for sure, and be able to market them out to the public.
Is it helpful for a realtor to call you before they almost go on the listing appointment, just to make sure that they're on the schedule? So, maybe it's a technique to being able to secure the listing.
Yeah, so we have a lot of our clients that actually once they know they have the listing, then the next thing would be getting us to the property so we can do all the media and have everything ready for them. So if they take a listing and they're signing it on Tuesday, we can have everything they need to be on the MLS by Thursday, Friday at the latest. And they can be up and live for that next weekend, including the MLS data entry, the photography, Matterport if they choose to do that. I mean, we definitely have a package that will be there for them to be on the market as quickly as possible. And a lot of our clients take our information in under their name. We're happy to co-brand with them or actually take our name off of something if it's a marketing piece and let them have that so that in their next listing appointment, they can show somebody, hey, here's all the things I'm going to do for you. And within 72 hours or within three business days of taking the listing, here's where we're going to be marketing your property. And so a lot of times I think we become part of their marketing and listing package, but nobody needs to know it's a third-party vendor. As far as it looks to the client, the homeowner, we're just an extension of their team, and that's really what we want to be.
There's a question in the chat box about she's interested in finding out about the Zillow video that you offer.
Sure. So we offer two versions of the Zillow video. So we offer a plain Zillow walkthrough, which is up to 2 to 3 minutes of we start in the exterior of the home and work our way through the interior to the backyard. We upload that straight to Zillow, but we also now have the option to where we can send you the video as well so that you can market it through your social media or put it on MLS so it can go off onto other listing sites like Realtor.com. Our kind of step up from that basic Zillow walkthrough is the enhanced Zillow walkthrough, which includes aerial footage of the property as well and is up to 5 minutes long and also gets uploaded onto Zillow as well as sent to you to be put onto MLS or social media.
In the bottom of the question, it asks if we could get like a video example, which I can probably put down below the video or send out via email to anybody. Greg or Jessica, are you able to send that over to me?
Absolutely. We also have several examples of both walkthrough tours on our website, ListerAssister.com, our work, but we can absolutely send out some examples as well.
Yeah, and just so we know that the Zillow, the base video that we do, the Zillow walkthrough video is $99. And then the enhanced video, which is a longer time, more detailed, and also includes drone footage as well, that is $299. So we have plenty of different options as far as the video goes, from $99 to $299. And the Matterport actually kind of fits in the middle, starting at $179. So we try and have our services budgeted out so that we have options for all different listing levels, and agents have different budgets, and we want to make sure we give them as many options as we can.
All right, so what is your website address, Greg?
Yeah, it's just ListerAssister.com.
And then another thing we were talking about earlier this week that is exciting is you've joined forces here in Maricopa County with another company to help the agents promote their listings. I believe it's called Pre-Open House.
Right, yeah, so Pre-Open House, we've been working with Shannon over at Pre-Open House for a while now, trying to figure out a package that we can offer that would combine the things that Pre-Open House offers along with what we can do. So based on, of course, the COVID and everything, we've had to kind of we had to put it in hiding for about 60 days or so, but we're going to launch the new program. Fingers crossed for this week. I'm hoping we had a little bit of a glitch. I might have to push it for a week, but we'll definitely be up in the next probably 10 days. And basically it is to make the open house process as easy as possible for the agent, while at the same time helping drive as much traffic in as possible. So what we have is a package that will include Pre-Open House, which is really a great system for agents. It's a way to register online and market online for your open house. capture leads online as far as people that are showing interest in the house. And one of the things that it really does differently than a lot of other lead gen or lead capturing sites is that it allows the agent who's hosting the open house to market themselves, and they'll be the ones to get that information. A lot of times the open house may be hosted by the listing may be a team listing, or it may be a more seasoned agent in the office, and the person actually hosting the open house or that agent may be newer to the market, or just trying to generate up some initial transactions. So it allows them to market themselves and capture that information. So if they agree to do the open house for a team or another agent, they're not just marketing that other person and hoping that they get a lead off at the open house. They can actually really generate their own lead sourcing that way. So we put a package together where we're going to do all the marketing for the open house through pre-open house. And then ListerAssister will be providing some services in addition. So we're going to go ahead and for open houses that go through our site and are marketed on pre-open house, we will also be doing 50 neighborhood door hangers the day before the open house, advertising the open house to the neighborhood. It's going to be very professional. So if it's a gated community, there'll be a placard that goes on the gate with the instructions to get into the open house. ListerAssister is going to be doing the legwork, and we'll be placing up to 15 open house signs out the morning of the open house, and then collecting them for the agent at the end of the day. And we'll put a rider on the sign in front of the house saying open house today, Saturday or Sunday, whatever day it may be. We'll put a custom rider up there with the actual hours of the open house. But the signage will be out marketing the agent. That's why we encourage them to use their own branded open house signs. But we'll be marketing their open house for the full day for them. And again, we'll be putting that up, taking it down. There'll be 25 color flyers of the listing, specific to the listing that we leave at the property for the agents. So we're going to try and make it so that the agent doesn't have to walk around in nice open house professional clothing and 115 degrees putting open house signs out. We'll take care of that. And we'll also, like I said, we'll pre-market the neighborhood for them the day before. And this package is going to be up to 15 open house signs. The other thing is we'll store the open house signs for them. So in between the open houses, they don't need to be, in the garage or under the kid's bed or tucked in the corner of a small office. We'll hang on to all of them for them and place them out when they're ready again. And that package is going to start at $124. And then they'll be able to register and sign up for those packages at ListerAssister.com. And that, like I said, this should be available in about 7 to 10 days.
When I've talked to Shannon before and attended her presentations, there were going to be possibilities for the future for loan officers to be doing some sponsorships on the site. I believe I usually have accessed pre-open house through the app that you can download onto your smartphone, but they also have a desktop version. So there's a lot of really, really good information inside of her site. So I'm excited to see that you guys have joined forces and all that kind of good stuff. That's great.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it. We were hoping, like I said, we were just about ready to launch a couple months ago, and with everything going on right now, we had to hold off, but we're excited to do it. There will be, I believe, some advertising opportunities on the pre-open house site. You can connect your clients with Shannon on that. I think there's also some really good opportunities for agents to work with loan officers, to maybe help alleviate, with some of that cost. I know there's a lot of times there's some trade-offs that can happen on that side. So, and Shannon's got a lot of great ideas about that as well.
Wonderful. There is one other question that's down in the chat box of why it goes back to Zillow again, Jessica, as to why is it called Zillow Video? We didn't get that one taken care of. Sorry about that. Is there a reason?
The Zillow Video is kind of a leftover because we did used to offer just strictly a Zillow Video, which was captured on the photographer's cell phone and immediately uploaded to Zillow. But as Zillow changed and adapted, we were able to change as well, which means we have better ways of capturing photography equipment to capture the videos and upload them, not only have that video independent of Zillow, so we could put it on Zillow, but also on MLS. So it's just kind of a namesake that has carried over, because I think agents really like to be able to market on Zillow. It's a big part of that marketing package.
And marketing has changed in the last 60 to 90 days dramatically. I had one of my loan officers called me yesterday morning, and we had an interesting conversation. And working with you guys, and you've evolved over this whole virus situation of the last 60, 90 days. And I think that it's also been an opportunity for a lot of professionals around the whole industry, whether you sell title insurance, mortgages, how you sell homes. There's been evolution. And she asked me point blank, so what have you done in the last 60 days to increase your marketing opportunities? What have you done to evolve? And so I'm excited to go and meet with her on Monday, and in person, not on Zoom, live, getting back at it, but start going over some of the things that I can do to help people grow their business. And so it's great always to partner with you guys, because you're very much about helping realtors grow their business and help them make their lives easier, streamline their time. And so if there's not any other questions, if you guys don't want to add anything more, your information we could put down at the bottom. But Jessica, is there anything else you want to say, or Greg?
I think we covered a bunch of different topics, and like I said, thank you for including us on this. And we've definitely had to adjust. I think one of the things we've done really well is having our guys adjust in the field. So we're definitely definitely concerned about the environment out there right now with COVID. So our guys we've adjusted some of our in the field protocols, as far as having people in the house and things we will or won't touch and move and do like that. We're trying to be as conscientious, obviously, as we can, and make sure everybody's as comfortable as possible while they go through the already uncomfortable process of listing and selling their homes. So, we'll take great care of the homeowners on behalf of our clients. If our clients aren't there, or if a vacant property, we'll take great care of the property while we're there as well.
And we're proud at Pioneer to have a partnership with you guys too. I know that we have a discount available to our realtor partners that is, I believe, the strongest in the industry that you have. Even if your real estate company already has a partnership with ListerAssister, I believe that correct me if I'm wrong, I believe that our discount is even stronger than some of those partnerships that you have inside the real estate offices. Is that correct?
Yeah, what we do is offer for the Pioneer, any of your clients that use the Pioneer code when they go through our ordering system, if they were ordering the photo only option, there's a $5 discount on photos, which we don't offer to anyone else as far as a photo discount. We offer $15 off our essential package and $25 off our prime package for anyone using the Pioneer code. And those are definitely discounted. Those are volume discounts that we offer. So, an individual agent wouldn't be able to get those prices. It would have to be either at the brokerage or partnership level, like through you guys.
Thank you so much for doing that. I appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I guess we'll kind of just close up here, and we can all get back to enjoying the rest of our day. But if you do not have a partnership with anyone at Pioneer, I'd love to be that person that you call. I'm looking like everyone else to grow my business, and I can be reached at 602-715-5704. Again, Carrie Sparks with Pioneer Title. I would like to say thank you to all of my customers out there that have been so loyal through this and previous. If there's anything I can do to help you, I'd love to sit down and talk to you, because I've been kidding around at my house. My head's going to explode with all the new stuff that has come in the last 60 days to help realtors and loan officers really launch out of this post-COVID-19 into our new world. But I'm here to help you. And I'll make sure that I get the code again and contact information right below this video. We'll make sure that you get that. So thanks for your time. Thank you, Greg. Thank you, Jessica. And I appreciate the participation and the feedback. So guys, have a beautiful day, wonderful weekend, and don't forget to write Pioneer Title on line 117. I always got to say that. So thanks so much. Have a great day, all.